Today we're going to go through every AWP skin in CSGO and figure out which one is the best. Let's jump into it. So CSGO has a problem, a very, very big problem that I don't think they'll ever be able to solve. There are too many skins in the game. Like, dude, there's literally 31 AWP skins. Like, dude. So the point of this video is to help you guys figure out which AWP is the best one for you. And also we're going to figure out like the best AWPs for each category, each price bracket, as well as just overall the best AWP skin in CSGO. All right, what's up guys? So first of all, we're going to review every AWP skin in the game as quickly as I possibly can. Starting off, we have the default AWP, and it's literally just green, but it's free. In my opinion, the AWP Safari Mesh is the ugliest AWP in the game. The Sun and Leo is simply blue with a moderately nice design. The only two words that I can think of for the snake camo are overpriced and ugly. The AWP Acheron is actually kind of insane because it's both red and blue and it has some nuclear skulls all over it. What a freaking awesome skin. The Capillary is a cool blue and pink AWP covered in blood vessels. Yep. The Pit Viper is a more green, cheaper alternative to the snake camo. That is all. Hey, if you guys like pink, the AWP Pink DD Pat is a really cool pink urban camo kind of like skin that has a little bit of pink on it, so pretty epic. Ah, the classic cheap AWP, aka the Worm God, is a cheap skull Medusa. Literally. That's what it is. The Phobos is a green sci-fi AWP with a built-in aimbot. There just isn't a way to activate it yet. The AWP Paw is a pattern-based AWP skin covered with cartoon cats and dogs all over it. The AWP Atheris is probably the best snake-themed skin in CSGO. It just overall looks incredible. The AWP Boom is a really awesome comic book-themed skin that's both orange and black, and it has some comic book words. The Graphite may sound like a lame pencil, but in reality, it's a straight-up chiseled Chad skin with edges that strike fear into all of your enemies. Ah, the Electric Hive, a skin that both reminds me of bees as well as Nikola Tesla. Yep, there's nothing more simple than a nice AWP red line with carbon fiber and some obvious red lines. Ooh. Next up, we have the Cordyceira, aka the Michael Cera. This is just a nice simple green and blue skin with a really cool plant. Dude, that plant is really mesmerizing, man. Now we have the AWP Elite build, a very simple AWP. It's just black and with some accents of orange, and it's pretty freaking cool. Next up, we have a skin that you would only see in a fever dream, the AWP Fever Dream. This is what happens when you give an AWP to a child. Now we have the AWP Mortis, aka the AWP Dragon Pour. This is actually the dragon lore like 2,000 years after the dragon died. Speaking of which, this is the dragon lore, or as I call it, the lore owl. Insert laugh track here. Now we have a skin that people love looking at, but they also hate looking at it because it turns you into stone, the Medusa. This is the skin you've all been waiting for, the AWP Gungnir. If you were to take Thor's hammer and throw it into an AWP, you would have this bad boy right here. The most pearlescent, epic MLG XD skin on the planet. No, in reality though, it's actually Odin's blue spear. The other skin from the latest collection, of course, is the Prince. Just a really cool red and gold themed AWP. If you were royalty, dude, this is a skin that you'd probably use. Next up, we have the JPEG skin itself, the AWP Lightning Strike, just purple with lightning. That's all I can say. Now we have the AWP Asiimov, one of the most iconic skins in CSGO. The skin's simple, but it's amazing. It's just white, orange, and black. It's simple, but it's sick. Oh boy, ladies and gentlemen, next up we have the AWP Noir. This is just simply blue with gold foil all over it. The AWP Hyper Beast. Yeah, you guys know the Hyper Beast. I don't have to mention it. Freaking insane skin. IGN 10 out of 10 would rate again. Next up, we have the AWP Onitaiji, one of the only Japanese themed AWPs in the game, but this skin is amazing because it has a freaking samurai fighting off a forest fire. Epic. Now we have the AWP Neo Noir, a really nice neon themed skin. Basically, it's just pink and purple with a little bit of white and black, and there's some blue, just all neon colors, and it's insane. This thing is so nice. Next up, we have the AWP Wildfire, arguably one of the coolest skins in the game. Basically, it's just a red AWP with a cool fire dragon. And last but not least, the AWP Containment Breach, just a awesome green skin with some monsters on it. That's it. So So now that we talked about all the skins, let me know in the comments down below, what is your favorite AWP in CSGO personally before we get deeper into this video. Also guys, make sure to hit that like button because it does help the channel a lot. It basically helps the channel grow so I can keep making videos in the future. And also as the channel grows and as the community grows, I can do bigger events and I can do bigger giveaways too. Hey, maybe when we hit 1 million subs, maybe we'll give away Dragonlore or something. I don't know. Just an idea. And so now guys, we're going to move on to the next section of the video. What are the best AWPs overall for every budget? So let's start off with a low budget. So I think if you don't want to spend any money at all, I think you'd be better off just, instead of going with a Safari Mesh, just use the default AWP. It's actually not a bad skin for literally being free. Alright, so now guys, we're going to talk about the best skin for $5 to $10 for you guys who have a slightly lower budget. In my opinion, I think it really comes down to either the AWP Acheron or the AWP Atheris. They're both incredibly amazing skins in their own right, and it all just comes down to what your inventory looks like and what kind of skins you're trying to go for. So if you have a $10 to $20 budget for your AWP, you could either go with the Man of War or the Cortesira. They're both great skins, but in my opinion, I think the $20 to $30 bracket is much better because you have options like the Red Line, the Noir. You can even go with a Wildfire, a Containment Breach, a Hyper Beast. The possibilities are endless if you have a budget between $20 and $30. If your budget is between $50 and $100, you could get an AWP Asiimov. You could get a better condition Hyper Beast. You could also go with an Oni Taiji. Also a Graphite too. But of course, if you have the highest budget possible, if you have thousands of dollars at your disposal, you can choose between the Prince, the Gungnir, the Medusa, or the Dragonlore. But choose wisely because they're all literally thousands of dollars. But now guys, it's time to figure out what is the best CSGO AWP of all time. By the way, a huge, massive shout out to everyone who left a comment on my latest community post, and I asked you guys what your favorite AWP was. Some of the highest rated comments were like Hyper Beast, Atheris, Neo Noir, Gungnir, all stuff like that. So yeah, the community was fairly split on like what is the best AWP because I feel like everyone's opinion is slightly different. Everyone has like a different favorite AWP because it depends on so many different factors. Like, I mean, number one, there's price, of course, but price isn't the biggest factor. Like, I feel like a more important thing is the way that the skins look. So in my opinion, the best AWP skin in CSGO is the Gungnir. Number one, it's really rare and it's really expensive. So of course that plays into it. But also number two, it is one of the only pearlescent AWPs in the game and it has an insanely awesome looking look to it. It's just a light blue skin that can change slightly purple. And it's simple, it's colorful, and it's amazing. It's just, I don't think anything comes even close. Even the Dragonlore, even like the Medusa or any of those other skins, they're nothing compared to the Gungnir. But ultimately guys, if you did end up enjoying today's video, hit that like button and let me know down below obviously your favorite AWP and also what skin do you guys want to see next time if I do a part 2, because if you guys really enjoy this and if it gets a lot of support, I will definitely keep this series going. I'm just kind of trying a bunch of different things just to see what sticks, and whatever does well, whatever gets a lot of support, whatever gets a lot of likes and comments and overall just does well in the algorithm, I'm definitely going to do more of. But yeah guys, make sure to join the Discord server if you haven't already. Follow me on Twitch, follow me on Twitter, check out all the links in the description down below. And overall, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Subscribe and hit that bell icon, of course, if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's Turbo, and I'm out. Peace.